Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to discuss something that I've been following for a very long time now, I would say. Almost 2 years now, if not longer. It's something that is very much a part of my day-to-day lifestyle. And I thought if you guys have been following me for a while, especially on Instagram, you would have seen that I've shared this before. So it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I thought, why not share it with my YouTube audience? I lead a very healthy lifestyle, and in that I intermittent fast. I use an app called Keto Cycle that makes my intermittent fasting that much easier. That is packed with the most nutritious, delicious meals. I mean, I for one like trying new things. So when I started using the Keto Cycle app, I was trying every single meal you can think of. And I mean, it's updated consistently, so you're never bored of the meals. And it's actual nutritionists that personalize it to you, so it's not like you're following my plan or we're following a generic plan. There's a quiz that you have to fill out and they make it personalized to you. It's also jam-packed with workouts that you can do at home if you don't necessarily go to the gym. And it's an all-round gem that I genuinely can't live without. I don't like mentioning or sharing things that I wouldn't necessarily use or believe in, so the fact that I've shared this before and I'm sharing it again now, I share it daily that I intermittent fast and that it works for me. It helps keep the weight off. Or if you're trying to lose weight and you mention it within your quiz, they can personalize it to you in that you want to shed a few pounds, especially after the Christmas break. It's super duper handy, so easy to follow, and I would recommend it to everybody. Why I'm mentioning it now is because we all just came back from Christmas. I'm sure we put on a few pounds here and there, which is completely fine. I'm sure we all enjoyed. But if you do want to download the app, you can get 85% off by using my discount code. I'll put all the information in my description below. I'm sure you guys know that I lead a very healthy lifestyle day to day anyway. This just makes that journey that much easier without having to think about food, and the fact that it's actual nutritionists and personal trainers that personalize it to you makes it chef's kiss. I mean, take it from me, I've mentioned it to people that are closest to me through word of mouth that were already doing keto diets or intermittent fasting, and they too would recommend it highly. So join me on your intermittent fasting journey. Keto Cycle is the #1 app that I would recommend. I mean, like I said, it's easy to follow, easy to use. You can't go wrong. And again, like I said, you can get 85% off annually, so you're not consistently paying monthly to get all these benefits. It's totally worth it. You will love it. The meals are delicious. So yeah, like I said, I'll put all the details and the links to follow in my description below. You'll love it, guys.
If you stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could...
I can do this. That's so weird. I feel like I just had a moment. What is going on right now? I think I'm getting my period. I'm just so happy. Wow. Cheers, guys. We can do this. Wow. Why is it every time I come on YouTube I'm about to cry? Jeez Louise. In saying that, my dad sent a video to us this morning, and it was this cute little old lady speaking about this is a happy moment, and I feel like I just had a happy moment. I might not even post this, but that was just a happy moment. Thank you, God. Let's just check on our boobs, see if they're in the right place. Yes, they are. Boobs are in the right place. I can smell food cooking. It is a great day to be alive. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for this year. I'm not sure if you are. I just thought I'd come on here and make a really positive video of things that have helped me. I know a lot of people make New Year's resolutions, but I never do, only because I feel like I have these moments randomly at random times of the year where I just feel like I want to try something new. This could benefit me in a great way. So I just thought I'd share with you a few things that I have found that have benefited me substantially. Is that the right word? that have benefited me greatly in the last, I would say, 12 to 18 months. Why does benefited sound like it's not a word? Anyway, but let me just say Happy New Year, guys. We are in January of 2022. I don't know if you guys are taking what the memes and stuff are saying, that it's literally 2022, so it's like we're redoing the last 2 years. I know a lot of people have gone through it, or on the other hand have had an incredible 2 years regardless of what has gone on. Either way, I'm so excited for us to be here. It is a new year. It is a great time to be alive. Let's get to the video now. So first things first, one of the biggest things for me was early starts. Oh my goodness, I hated them with everything in my being. I hated early meetings, I hated early events, I hated anyone that was in a good mood before 8 o'clock. My dad is the nicest, sweetest man you will ever meet. He is always, and I mean always, in a good mood at 5 a.m. That never sat well with me. I even have videos of me like saying to him, nobody is in a good mood at this time. But I came to realize that that was years of me speaking that over my life. And I'm not sure if you guys are like me in believing that words are so powerful. And I mean, even the Bible says it, death and life are in the power of the tongue. So if I was consistently saying I'm not a morning person, and with that came a negative mindset, of course I was never going to be a morning person. So I made the decision that the very next day, I just told my parents one day, look, from tomorrow morning, I'm waking up when you wake up. Between 4 and 4:30 a.m. I'm waking up, I'm praying, I am journaling, and I'm getting up and I'm being the first person to get in my gym so that my day starts off right. They didn't believe me, I don't blame them. But the very next day I was up, I was journaling, I was speaking to God, and I was telling him, this is what my year is gonna look like. It was not easy. I'm not even gonna pretend that I was excited to get up, but over time it just became easier. I know a lot of people say that it takes 21 days to develop a habit. I felt like after week 1, I was like, this could be my life. I was being way more productive. I was getting a hell of a lot more done, in a better mood. I had way more energy, and I was tired at a decent hour, which is not normal for me because I would pride myself in staying up late to work, which I don't think is healthy. I used to have bags under my eyes. My hair was falling out at one point, but now, in making that slight shift in just sleeping slightly earlier, waking up way earlier, I'm the morning person. I'm my dad's child. I'm so chirpy in the morning. I say good morning to strangers. I compliment, I mean, I did this anyway, but I love that early in the morning I'm able to set someone's day on a good foot by complimenting a woman on her outfit or her hair. And I mean, she could have had the worst night, but seeing me in such a big and chirpy mood, I'm practically skipping down the road, complimenting people at 8 a.m. once I get out the gym. I think in everything that I've been doing recently, that to me is number one, because it's literally changed my whole outlook. I had to mention that first because everything else that I was doing before now makes way more sense. Now, let's talk food. A lot of you are always asking me for health and maintenance tips and tricks and what I eat in a day. I'm more than happy to share that with you, although I find that that can be a bit on the dangerous side. Only because I'm not a nutritionist. I know what works for me. I'm filming.
Okay, I just brought you something. I'll leave it here.
What is it?
Here we go.
Oh, you're so cute! Thanks, Dad. Oh, thanks, Dad. I love my dad. That's so funny. I was talking about food. Like I was saying, it's a bit dangerous only because what might work for me might not work for you, and I would never want someone to hold it against me that they tried something that I've tried that they're either allergic to or didn't know that they were allergic to, or just doesn't go well with their body, their skin, their hair. So I've always shied away from the nutritious side of things, but I feel like sharing more of that now. But each to their own. I'm not saying do it, I'm just saying what works for me. Starting with tea. Oh my goodness. I cannot for the life of me believe that you guys, there's people out there that enjoys hot drinks. I had a very traumatic experience as a child. I went to a very strict nursery where they would give us a big lot of peas and really little macaroni. So I don't eat peas anymore because they tell us you have to eat peas before you eat macaroni. And the same with hot drinks. They used to put a little tiny marshmallow in there and you had to finish your tea before you had the marshmallow. So I don't eat mini marshmallows and I don't drink hot drinks. But I just so happened to get COVID. And I had no symptoms. I've had it before and this did not feel like that. And I thought, you know what? That's another thing. I've been doing a lot of things that are completely out of my comfort zone. Yes, I don't drink hot drinks, but I needed to make sure that I was healthy, I was fit, I could be out in the world again in a matter of days. So I just thought, do everything that you can, and that included hot drinks. I usually have my healthy drinks cold because I make them hot, put them in the fridge, thinking they have the same benefits. Having a drink hot, I get it, I completely understand, but I was just being stubborn. And now I have hot drinks every day, not coffee. Though I might not think of it as great, the benefits to them are top notch. My favorites are raspberry tea. It's not the greatest tasting tea, but if you're like me and you have heavy periods, or you have irregular periods, or you want a better period in general, raspberry leaf tea should be your best friend. It also fortifies, if that's the right word, your uterus lining. It makes it a soft, cushy place for your future children to live in, and it naturally promotes fertility. So don't be naughty if you're having raspberry tea. It ultimately helps in regulating those hormones and creating a safer, happier place here. Another one that I love and will have basically every day is ginger and turmeric, or ginger and honey. Both are favorites. I usually mix them. Turmeric is great. I have it with that drink or alone with, and I'll usually have it with like water, apple cider vinegar, bit of lemon, bit of cayenne pepper, and you can have it hot or cold. I usually have it as a shot with an extra dash of ginger in there. Turmeric has multiple, I mean abundant reasons why you should be having it. It's great for your skin, hair and nails. It is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. So if you are sick, get that turmeric in you. I actually really prefer it raw, but it's very hard to find. So even if it's in the powder form, that is a-okay. So like I said, it's a great immunity booster as it's antifungal, anti-inflammatory. It is incredible for aging. I'm sure if you've been a witness to Asian culture that you see them right before their wedding making these beautiful turmeric masks because it's got abundant qualities that are great for skin. You will want to add it to your day-to-day regime if you read up on all the benefits, trust me. And then we have ginger, which also has a ton of medicinal properties. It is great at lowering blood sugar. It's also great if you're on a weight loss journey or maintaining your weight. And it can treat many forms of nausea, even morning sickness. Just taught you something new. Of course, there's honey, which is also rich in antioxidants. So as you can tell, I love the teas that have multiple benefits to them. So I don't mind that even though I caught it led me to having more teas hot, and I have them every day now. Which, even though I initially gag, that is a mental thing that I'm trying to get over. The teas themselves have great benefits, and I will continue having them until I get past that mental block of that traumatic experience I had as a child. Another thing that helps me on a day-to-day is the fact that I intermittent fast. That has naturally become a natural part of my lifestyle. But currently I am doing the Daniel fast with my parents, which has not been easy. Nobody can tell me that if they have ever done or are currently doing the Daniel fast, that it is plain sailing. Yes, I'm getting closer to God. Hi, God. You cannot have sugar, you cannot have meat, you cannot have fish. You are literally just eating the grains of this earth. Things like buckwheat, vegetables, lots of fruit, although because you're not having like processed sugars, stevia included, things that are sweet, so like fruit, I am literally like, this is so sweet because my body's so used to having unnatural sugars. Now that I'm having fruit, because I'm only allowed fruit, If you don't know what the Daniel fast is, it's for 21 days. We usually do it at the beginning of the year. So it's like a plant-based diet. It's super easy to follow. You just don't have unnatural sugars, you have grains, things of the earth basically, lots of fruit, lots of veg, and it makes you more experimental when it comes to food. I made the most scrumptious, delicious cashew soup that has, the ingredients are so simple. Cashews, butter beans, carrots, celery, mushrooms, wild rice. Oh my gosh, you will be salivating thinking that you are eating some sort of meat, and like the textures all just, it all just goes together. And I'm doing it with my parents, so it makes it somewhat easier, and you obviously pray more throughout the time, which is always a benefit. Again, it's not been easy, I will not pretend. If you want to do the Daniel fast, join me. But if you are health conscious on a day-to-day basis, do not deprive yourself. I found myself feeling very miserable when I would follow these fad diets, not to lose weight, just because I thought I was being healthy. And I was miserable because I wasn't having the things that I wanted to have. So one thing that I would say is, if you are super duper health conscious or just trying to lead a healthy lifestyle, but you still want to have that burger, have the burger. Because we are not on this earth for a long time. We can work that burger off at any given time. And I'm way more happier for it. While I've been intermittent fasting and not depriving myself, I found that it ultimately works best for me. I don't gain unnecessarily, I can maintain my weight very easily, and I'm still enjoying. So my main point is, do not deprive yourself. I know I mentioned the gym before. This year will be 13 years of me being in the gym consistently. I feel like the gym has been my boyfriend for the last 13 years. It has been my one consistent compadre. Whether I'm in a good mood, a bad mood, I'm happy, or I'm celebrating, you will find me in the gym. I find that it helps me to be more focused in the day. It keeps me healthy. Yes, it only contributes to 20% of getting that body. Obviously 80% of that is made in the kitchen, abs included. That 20% means the utmost world to me, and I cannot live without it. Except now that I'm older, 29 to be exact, 30 this year. Now that I'm older, a lot of my friends and family are having kids. I've found that in seeing them have children, one common denominator that their midwives and their doctors have said is, if you lead a very healthy lifestyle beforehand, gym or swimming or whatever, or running, you keep up with that when you get pregnant. So obviously I want children in the future. So I just thought, duh. For so long I've thought that when you get pregnant, you just sit down, everybody just fans around you and fluffs up your pillow. But why would I stop doing what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to ensure that my child comes out healthy? That just doesn't make sense, and it makes so much more sense. Just keep going to the gym. So I've been lifting heavier because apparently it makes for an easier birth transition into the world. I saw a woman that was still lifting 120 kilograms do one push and that baby was out. No tears, nothing. I said, that will be me. Nobody and nothing can prepare you for that. So if I can do my little bit to help me one day, I'm gonna do it. Apparently, also, if you have a lot of okra, which I do, or okra water, look it up, and you're about to give birth, apparently it makes the baby just slip out from 37 weeks though. Be careful, please. Don't listen to me. I'm no gynecologist, but it's one of the videos that I saved that it is safe to start drinking okra water from 37 weeks. It's a tip for you. See, I'm learning lots of motherhood tricks for me in the future. So yes, my gym goals right now are working towards being the best version of me so that I can be the best version of myself for my family, my future family. Well, that's so exciting. I've always loved the gym. It's always been my best friend, but with each year that comes and goes, I just want to better myself, and the gym is one of those things that just helps me to do that. Another thing that I would say, and obviously recommend, is massaging your hair at least 3 times a week. I do it every single day if I don't have my hair in a protective style right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but This ain't my hair. That's another thing. Do stuff that is completely out of your comfort zone. This is out of my comfort zone, beyond part of my comfort zone. You feel better for it. But yeah, massage your hair at least 3 times a week. I don't have the greatest edges, but I'm finding that it's making a huge difference in the way my curls look, in the way my hair is growing. There are abundant videos on YouTube that can help you in showing you the right massaging techniques. You don't need to be super rough with your hair. You don't need to massage right down the shaft of your head. Like, literally just do my scalp every day, and I promise you it works. And the last 2 things that I would mention that I think everybody should be doing is telling your loved ones you love them. I thought I was way more affectionate and loving than I really am, but I found that I'm not. So I'm really working on letting it be known that I love my family, I love my friends, because tomorrow is not promised, anything can happen. And I just want everyone that I'm surrounded by to know that they are loved, they are valued, and that I wouldn't be here without them. And lastly, living life. We have 365 days, well, less than that now. But if we get to the end of the year and we find at least one thing to be grateful for every single day, then that's 365 reasons why it might just have been a great year. I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I hope maybe you gained something in the process. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Live life, guys. It's gonna be a great year.